Hi, Denise. First, congratulations on the many wonderful years that you've provided these productions to this church and this congregation. I know myself, along with many others, are grateful to have been a part of them along those many years. I know it was fun to do it with my best friends. You know, your son Pat, Taylor, David. You know, the usual suspects. But you made it so fun for us. You found such creative ways to allow kids to express themselves, really get into their roles, and have some fun with it, and yet take it seriously. And the audience enjoyed that thoroughly. Parents had great memories on film, and kids are going to enjoy this and talk about this for years to come, as this is proof of. We're so excited to see this final production here. So grateful for all your contributions to this church and this congregation. It means a whole lot to us. Certainly has instilled a deeper passion for the arts, musicals, Broadway, plays, and production sets, and just how much it goes into it, and how much you've really given yourself to this creative side of you. The church is lucky to have you, and we're so excited to see where this last production goes, and can't wait to see more, hear more about all the memories that others are wanting to share with you. You've been a wonderful choir director. You're an incredible mother, incredible grandmother, and we are so excited for you and what's next. All the best to you. We love you.
I want to say a huge congratulations to Denise Caraher on all the years you conducted the carolers. I just want to say those years were some of the brightest of my life, meeting some of the best friends that I have today, shaping me for the arts that I followed all through elementary, middle school, and high school, even into college, being in a lot of those plays in high school, Susical the Musical, Once on This Island, The Music Man, getting the leads in a lot of those plays and having the confidence to be on stage, and then performing and being a dance major at Ball State. You really helped shape me through the arts, and I'm so grateful that I was able to meet my best friends, that your son, and my best friends that I still have today, and my beauty and passions from the arts came from a lot of direction from you. So thank you so much for all that you've done. We love you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Denise. It's Madeline Moore. I want to thank you so much for creating so many fun memories for myself and all of the other carolers' lives who you've touched throughout the years. For many of us, your choir and your musicals were an introduction to performing and a beginning of a lifelong love of the arts. I cannot imagine that I would be in my career in the arts had you not helped kickstart it all, so thank you so much. We were all so blessed to witness your talents and to be met with so much love and patience and joy in every rehearsal and every performance. So thank you again, and congratulations on retiring.
Hey Denise, Andrew Russell here. Congratulations on your retirement. I still remember all those years ago singing in the carolers many years ago, back when I was yay big, and now I'm here in college continuing my music legacy that you helped start. thank you for where I am, and once again, congratulations on your retirement. Yeah, thank you so much for a lot of things. It's proved beneficial to me, and I know that you've been beneficial to many others at North, so congratulations. We're all going to miss you.
That's no way to be. God is right with you, and you've got us three. God is always there. It is just like gravity answering your prayer.
Well, by way of introduction, I would like to tell you who I am, those of you who do not already know. I'm Robert Schilling, and I'm an ordained Methodist minister, but with primary interest in church music. And I was on the staff of North Church from 1961 to 1961 to 2002 for 41 years. And we had a multiple choir set up here at the church with choirs for young children all the way through senior adults. And I have in my hands here programs from some of the children's musicals, and it became customary to include a history of all of the children's musicals for some 45 years. And at first we used published musicals that were arranged for children, and we started having performances of those shows on Mother's Day every spring down in the fellowship hall. And it became customary to list all of the history of the children's musicals at North Church from 1971 to 2024. That is 45 years of children's musical shows are listed on the back of these programs. And early on, Denise Caraher and Rosie Jordan offered to direct some of the youngest children's choirs, and I was glad to have that offer, and certainly worked out very well. For the first 23 years of the children's musical shows, we used shows that had been published by music publishers, composed by musicians of great talent. And then in 1994, Denise Caraher decided she was going to start creating some original children's musical shows herself. Her first show was called Noah's Boat, and that was in 1994. And from then until the present, she has been composing children's musical shows and producing them every spring on Mother's Day in the Fellowship Hall. So the 22 shows that she has produced so far occupy the lower half of this list on the back page of the children's choir show programs, printed programs. And so, Denise, I want to thank you so much for your gracious assistance in so many ways through all the years, but especially for the talent that you have shared with us in composing and directing these children's musical shows, telling various stories of the Bible, and and including the current direction of music in the church. And I just want to thank you so much for your graciousness, for your talent, and for your working tirelessly and selfishly to produce these shows through the many years. Thank you so much, and treasure your help and your goodness, and I'm so grateful for all those years that we have shared in leading children in music.
Hi, Mom. It's crazy to think you've been bringing joy and music into so many people's families for so long. And while my personal memories of the musicals I was involved in might be a little bit fuzzy, it's wild to think that I will never hear the words, "I have an idea for next year's musical," or "I'm working on next year's musical" ever again, especially when you would start saying that almost 48 hours after you finished the last one. I hope you're extremely proud of everything you've accomplished, because we all are.
I love you, Grandma.
Hi, Denise. This is Colleen, the youngest growth sister. And I just want to thank you for all your time and years you've put in for the children and families at North Church. I have some great memories of performing in your musicals and plays. And now, as an adult, I am able to look back on those experiences and realize truly how much I learned about Scripture. So I want to thank you for that and for all the love and time and support you poured into these families and children at North. Thank you so much.
Glorious life. It was an angel. My heart started pounding and my knees began to shake as we heard the angel's voice. Good news, good news, good news
Mr.
of
Denise, Simon, I just want to thank you for all the time, dedication, thought, and expression you put behind these past 44 years across all your musicals. As being part of some of them, they were really fun to be a part of, from rehearsals to actually performing and everything in between. As a little kid, it always made my day to come to church and practice for these. They were always so fun to be a part of. Even the carolers as a little kid, I remember those memories like they were yesterday, and they have done so well for me so far in life. So once again, thank you and all you've done for North, and congrats.
Think of me fondly when you see my face. Remember me every so often, and you'll feel God's grace.
Hi, Miss Denise. It's Maddie Rogers. I wanted to congratulate you on an incredible 44 years of writing children's musicals for North Church. I also wanted to sincerely thank you for creating such memorable works of art that left a lasting impression on me and so many other people. It was such an amazing and unique way for all of us to connect with each other and with music and with the church, and none of us will ever forget it. And the time, talent, creativity, and commitment that you put into these musicals is truly inspiring, and it'll be cherished by all of us and the entire church forever. So thank you so much.
Hi, Denise. It's Cameron Oler. I just wanted to thank you so much for all of the time and effort and love that you have put into the Carolers and the children's musical for all of these years. They are such a special part of what makes North Church great. Whether the Carolers are standing and singing like perfect little angels or doing their own little dance and hiding inside their robe and poking their neighbor and making a silly face, either way, it's such a wonderful treat every time that they sing in the service. And we have you to thank for the fact that every child who's gone through North Church for the last 40 years has the same favorite hymn with Up From the Grave He Arose. But I love that. I love that every kid who's gone through North Church knows that one and knows the Mozart Alleluia. It's so great. And the musical is wonderful too. It's so you put so much creativity and love into it. And it's a great chance for the little kids to feel like they're part of something big and to look up to the big kids and get to work with the big kids. And then a chance for the big kids to be role models and have their moment in the spotlight. And then if you're lucky like me, you get called back after high school and you get to do an Elvis impersonation, which was really a fun chance to come back and be the really, really big kid. So it's all just great, and I don't know what we're going to do without you, but it's thank you so much for all that you have done through the years. We love you, our kids love you, and thank you. That's all.
Hi, Miss Denise.
It's Jenny Jordan
And Anna Schweiss.
We want to say thank you for all your years of dedication to the North Church Children's Music Program, including the Carolers and all the musicals you've directed and written. You have made a lasting impact.
For many young singers like me, you have given us a chance to sing in a choir for the first time. You have taught us how to sing, how to work together, and how to love music.
It is especially meaningful to me that I got to perform under your direction when I was young, and now I get to see Anna in your choir and musicals. And as an adult now, I have so much more appreciation for your creativity and patience.
Thank you for always being kind. We appreciate your leadership in teaching so many children to become a lifelong singer. You deserve a rest.
Hi, Miss Denise. It's Emma Rogers. I wanted to tell you thank you for not only your service in directing North Church's musical, but also for giving me some of my most formative and special experiences as a child. I remember being so excited each year to audition for a brand new musical, and I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to grow as a person and a performer through being in your special shows. There was a magic that cannot be described in every single script you wrote, a force that brought so many people together that I and all of North feel truly blessed to have been a part of. I truly don't know that I would be the person that I am today without the 6 years I participated in North's musical. Congratulations on the staggering 44 musicals, and thank you so much for everything you've done for North.
It is just like gravity. Have faith in God, let your faith abound. Hold on to faith and hold it tight. Depend on God both day and night, and nothing's gonna bring you down.
Hi, Denise. It's Sarah Childers Strawbridge. thank you for sharing your love of music with our community. You have certainly left a lasting legacy at North Church and beyond. I am so grateful for the opportunity to have participated in your various choirs, as well as being able to participate in all of your magical musicals. I have such fond memories of rehearsing with Ashley Lowe and Cameron and all of the other crew. And I'm just so grateful for the gift, your amazing gift that you so graciously shared with us all. Thank you so much. Here's to a new beginning.
Hi, we are the Gunagay twins, Grace and David, and we are so excited to hear that you are wrapping up your illustrious 44-year career of writing musicals for North Church.
We had a great time being part of the musicals from kindergarten through 6th grade, the entire time we were in choirs at North. And it was so amazing to be part of that community, and it was definitely my favorite part of being part of church choir. It was also definitely the root of my love for musical theater, learning those songs, even if they had different words. It just fostered my love for musical theater as an art and a storytelling form, and it was an incredible thing to be a part of, and I can't believe that you spent 44 years writing musicals for us. It's just absolutely incredible and an amazing accomplishment, and congratulations on your retirement.
Yeah, and we really appreciated how much they were for us. The roles that you put together that allowed Grace and I to kind of play off of each other and practice together as siblings, and we would practice our lines in the car and at home and outside and basically everywhere we were, because we were so excited to be doing this thing together and with you. So thank you so much for allowing us to share in this experience with you for the few years that we did, and congratulations again on your incredible accomplishments, and we wish you a very happy and peaceful retirement.
Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Ian Oler. I have known Denise my whole life. We feel like family. I remember from kids choir mostly having a crush on Paige, and from the musicals, the best that I can recall was being asked to play percussion in the musicals as a late teen, 20-something, and getting to play the drums for kids and trying to figure out how to fit in what is normally a pretty exuberant drumming style to a children's musical in Fellowship Hall, and it was wonderful, and it was a lovely chance to explore myself and my abilities. And singing has always been a huge part of my life, and I owe that in large part to Denise and the Carahers and a tradition of song in North Church.
Think of me, please say you'll think of me, no matter what else you may do. There will never be a day when God's not there with you. Okay.
Hi, my name is Emily, and I am so honored to be a part of sending off Mrs. Caraher after 44 amazing years of directing North Church's children's musicals. Mrs. Caraher may not know this, but she is actually an important part of why my family started going to North Church. As my parents were church shopping before I was born, they happened to go to North on the day of the children's musical. They stayed after to watch it and were blown away, and it's a big reason why they chose to continue going to North. Since my early childhood, the musical has been such an important part of my time at North. I played everyone from God to Bob Schilling, and my mom was involved in the set design, and she made the giant whale for a Jonah and the Whale year. Her dedication to the kids and making it special and unique was amazing, and I am so grateful for everything she did for us.
Hi, Denise. Delaney and I wanted to say thanks so much for putting us in the musicals, doing the musicals for all these years. It's, it was such a nice thing to be a part of. I always felt like a celebrity since Patrick and I were such good friends. So, getting to know the son of the person who's writing the musicals, I always felt really cool for that. Delaney, what did you think?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was your favorite line?
I bored.
Yeah, that was pretty.
And Mickey Mouse.
You had Mickey Mouse ears?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
You were a mouse and you said,
Yeah.
what was your line?
Bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I thought it was, I'm bored.
I'm bored.
There you go.
Hi, Denise. This is Jessica, the middle growth sister. I have so many fond memories of wearing those red robes with the white collars after church, choir rehearsals, musicals, Christmas pageants. I heard it's been 44 years that you've been blessing the children of North with your love, your talents, your creativity. And I just wanted to send you a message and thank you for everything. Wishing you all the best.
Denise, hi from Copenhagen, Caraher, and just wanted to thank you. I remember Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat, and I think, mostly what I remember, it was red and yellow and green and purple and so that's, I remember 4 of the words. And, I think the best part now, I always used to tell my mom that, she cried every time we would sing. And I told her, I'm never going to do that when I'm older. And now I cry every time I go and see the kids sing. And it's great to watch you conduct too, because each time, they're always in good hands. And it's like a little hug for them every time they get a note right. And then you're like, and I love that. So anyway, love you, Denise. Thanks.